All right. If things are looking okay. All right. Finally, finally glad to be here for a bit. I was getting a little bit late because I set up everything about less than 30 minutes ago. So it's going to be a crazy time. Good evening and welcome everyone to tonight's final weekend stream of this year 2025. This is Unbound Sanity, and oh boy, there's been quite a lot of crazy stuff going on, so I'm really hoping that I could be able to take some time and ease some pressure by playing a bit of some Rocket League. So for anyone watching in, this night is usually the multiplayer stream nights that I host, where it is following two criteria. The game is easy to play, where you can just simply download it on a PC and a console. And that relates to number two, they are cross-platform available. So say, for example, if you're on a PC, or if you want to play with someone that has a console that is able to play the game at 60 frames per second or higher, depending on your specs, then you're more than welcome to join in with me for that time. But if you don't have anything, no pressure, you could always take the opportunity to watch to see if this game might be a good fit for you. Like, for example, tonight is Rocket League, where it's similar to soccer, but instead we're using cars, we're using big balls, and we're gonna try perform aerials and hope to score and win. And there will be some flashing lights, so just keep in mind with that. If you want to join in with me during the time that I'm live, you would just simply type into the chat, and we'll go ahead and get it started on that one. I'll arrange an invite to you. That way we'll get it started. Plus, the first person who joins in during the live stream gets to be made the team leader. So we could go with any particular game mode that is applicable to you. Or say, for example, if there are games that allow for custom builds or custom types of maps, we could do that one. Other than that, the choice is yours, as it's an open invitation. So if you want to join in with me for the last moments of 2025, this weekend's now the time to do that. If not, then you could always save it for another time that I stream live. And hopefully I could stream as much as I can while my body is still capable and I still have the motivation to play some games. So let me go ahead and get started on some Rocket League, as it's going to take quite a bit of time. So give it a moment. And here we are. Okay. So before I get started, at least make sure all the settings are good. All right. Looking good so far? All right. So usually for the night, it's just gonna be a simple mix of whatever you got. So we could do the casuals, we could do some competitive if it's available. But I noticed that when I've played with somebody cross-platform, it's only the casuals that is allowed with me, and custom-based matches. So if you want to do a 1v1 with me or with another person that joins in a little bit later, anything can happen during the weekend. But for now, let me at least get started on some simple stuff that I want to try and do. Alright. So I'll just go with a simple 3v3 and a 4v4. There's already a lot of stuff to do for that one, but I think I might need to kind of just on the webcam window. Let's see. Oh. Ooh. Wow, that was a good play there. Bent it and hit the post a little bit, but was enough to knock it in. All right, so here we go. Nope. Oh. Oh. Ah, we didn't get it. I really wish I could be able to do aerials, because in all my years of playing Rocket League, I've not had a chance to be able to perform stunts like that. It's already at this point, so why forfeit? Like, that's just an aspect of Rocket League that I don't get. Like, yeah, if we're losing quite a lot, even if there's a few seconds left, why are we just forfeiting? I mean, this is just casual. Okay, I'll at least ready up for this one. Alright then. Hopefully everyone's doing okay so far, because just making sure if all the volumes are good, because I'm just hoping that the multiplayer stream volume is okay, where I'm trying to make sure everything's balanced. Gonna take a bit of time. Give it a moment. And let me at least see if I could. I want to check on adding the filters. Okay. And I think I might take out the. I had to change and leave the LUT for this. Yeah, because I had to uninstall everything with my OBS in order to try and get the updates to work. So now I have to build everything back up. Get it in? Oh. Ooh, nice. I really wish I did better on that one. So close. All right. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. That got in. No. At least it's a nice shot though. Go! Get it, get it, get it! Let's go! No! Oh, shit. His ping is really high. Whew. And he manages to beat it in, and Dag. Ooh. And I didn't get it right, so. Oh. We lost one of our guys. Ooh, boy. Oh. Oh. I was... He got it in. Now we're tied at 3 apiece. Oh, wow. And nice. 2 demos to clear the way. Boom, boom. No, we're still tight. Oh. Overtime. Let's see how this goes. Come on, get it. Let's go. Nope. No! No! Oh well. That was a good play at least. All right. Okay. Just have to adjust my chair a bit. All right. So making sure everything's looking good. All right. Yeah, things have been pretty slow on my end since, even if it's supposed to be a Christmas break, there's been crazy amount of stuff happening in the background that I'm just hoping doesn't break my sanity. Okay. Ooh. Just in time. And it was an AI that scored. Okay, so we only have a full team ready. And they got it. Oh. Let's go, go, go. There we go. All right. Oh, and somebody lost contact. Shit. Yeah, that was on me. Oh, and at least I made it up from a quick one. All right. Ooh. Sorry. But at least I helped get the score. No. Come on. Oh. Keep it up. Let's go. Did I just... You're kidding me. I just lost connection. Wow. You're seeing it right here. I just lost connection. Why? And that took away a win. All right, so I'll take out 3v3 and stick into 4v4. Like, God, why? God damn it. just when we were about to win, ends up kicking me, ends up timing out. That is some real crazy bull right there. And I'm in orange. I'm hoping for better results. Ah. Yikes. All right. I'm usually not gonna vote to concede because ooh. Finally, we get a goal. All right, maybe we can get some change. Maybe we could turn this around. Ah. Ooh. Oh! 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 Oh, push it, push it, push it. Oh. Oh. No, we're still already in the minute mark. I'm not gonna vote. Oh. Hey, almost got it. Oh well. Okay. So in the meanwhile, as things are going in between, the streams are open invitation, so if you want to join in with me, just simply type into the chat. I'll get someone arranged and we'll be able to play together. No! Let's go. Nice. That was a good shot. All right. Nope. Oh. Yeah, if he had spun a little bit, maybe it could have knocked him away, but ooh. Oh, freakadeek. Okay, now we're getting the upper hand here. Oh. 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 Oh, overtime. Let's go. Oof. Oh. Okay, that was up and up. Let's go. Come on. Go, go, go. Ah, it was close. Oh well. Well played at least. I think if I go with one more, I'm probably gonna end up playing against these guys. All right, so let me exit out of here. I'll probably take on 2v2. And then I could take the other half of the stream to play a bit of some competitive. In the meantime, alright, well, it's no problem. Okay. Alright. Go. Let's go. Nice. There we go. All right. Oh no. Okay, they gotten 2 out of these ones. Ooh, nice. There we go. I know I haven't said a lot, but it's just kind of hard keeping a conversation when you're trying to focus on not fucking it up, you know. All right, let's go. Ah. No. Oh, here to go. Let's go. And we didn't get it. Wow. I'll try again. Oh well. Let's go. Get it. Get it. Ah. Oh. And yet. Yes! Right in the 6 seconds. Ooh. Nice. Okay. All right, here it goes. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. And they pushed him. Well, it's at least a good match, though. It got pretty close. All right. So I think I'll probably give it a rest here for the casuals. Let me just take it a bit easy and see if I can open some stuff in my inventory. Oh, yeah. So there's some stuff that I gotten from the first LTM to celebrate the commencement of the Heatseeker in competitive. Time for me to open up the drops. Solar Flare Black Market. Okay. That was easy. All right. And Warlock. Did it remove the animations? Yes, they did. Okay, that looks pretty. All right, golden gift. What do I get? Christmas wheels, import, Indo. All right, time to open all of the drops. Yestro, Ripper, Bitchin. All right, and now for the sports. Mohawk, Dino decal. Okay. All right. Okay, so only have a unique of this, and the other ones are just replicas. The Astro Idol. That's a new one for me. Okay. I think I'll keep 2v2 and 4v4 in this one. But in the meantime, if you want to join in with me during the live stream, you're more than welcome to do that. It's at least going to be quite a bit of a limited time until I can think of a different schedule set up for 2026. It's not going to be, there's not going to be a lot of time for me for that, but I might think of something. Because last time I had to give a break on, had to take about a 2-week hiatus from streaming because of how long it took. Right now it's taking a bit of time. Almost got 100. Almost complete the first stage. The other stage is going to be unlocked at the end of this month. All right. It's no problem. Ooh, okay. There we go. Oh, cool. An aerial goal. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh. What? What was he the last one to touch it? Oh, yeah. Now I see it. Yeah, it's no problem. It's all good, man. Oh, wow. All right. Oh. Go. Gonna take a bit of time because now that was my nephew telling me that there's chicken noodle soup available. Okay, this. There we go. And they caught him slacking. Oh. And we didn't get it. I didn't get it. Alright, your turn. This is either gonna be either we're gonna stay here long. Oh! Oh! And we lost the lead. So now, I'm gonna try again. Okay. Gonna take a bit of time for the next match to queue up. Let me see what I can do. Or probably better yet, I'll take Ariel's off. No. And put in 4v4. And let me at least open the drop. Fort Rocket Boost Sparkles. And it costs some currency to build these. Okay. If it's not pinging up for anything, I'll probably try some until... Okay. Quads, rumbles. Trying to see if there's anything around here, because I don't know what's going on with Rocket League. Fine. And competitive wins are just going to be repeatables. I really can't believe it's taken this long. Okay, finally. All right. That was like, what, 9 minutes or so? Oh. Ah. Didn't get it. Oh well. Let's go. Oh, almost. Let's go. Open there. Nice. Oh, he missed it and it was open. Dang. All right. Oh. Beakers? Yeah, I could do a 1v1. Let me exit out of this one. And gotta stop it. Alright. If you're still with me, Beakers, I'll send you an invite. Alright. We add that in. Okay. All right, send you an invitation. It's been a long while since I played with someone. Truth be told, because during the weekend. All right. I'll go ahead and join, and since you're the person that's hosting, you at least get to be made the team leader, so we could give a try at some custom 1v1. Right now I could give you the time you need to get everything set up. Let me see if I could change something in my garage. This one's quite colorful. All right, here we go. All right. Best of luck, let's go. And I messed it up. Ooh. Oh! Right off the post. Oh boy. It's okay. It's usually up to you, because whenever I have people on the stream, I give the first person to join in the ability to be the team leader, so it could be any game mode. But I think the issue I've had with cross-platforming is competitive. So say for example, if you're on a console, casual works well, but for someone like me on the PC, it tends to be inaccessible. Ooh. All right. Let's see how we do this one. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I haven't been able to play a lot of 1v1s. Ooh, okay. Reset back. Oh. Let's go. I'm almost cutting the lead, but this could go either way though. Oh. And I didn't get a boost. Oh, good match though. Whew. All right. Okay. At least I got a 9 right here. Okay. Couple of casuals, and then you got to go. No worries, man. Usually for the time, it doesn't matter how long it'll be. So if you got some stuff to do or you need to go to sleep, then oh. Oh. Ooh. All right, you got this one. All right. All right. There we go. Why is a GC here? Hi, really general chat? Okay, I think it's because of the usual oh. Hold on. Oh. Okay, I messed that one up. Open air, come on. Got it. Oh. Okay. Cleared away. Oh, oh, oh. Nope. Not this time. Oh. Right on goal. There. Okay. No worries, man. Oh. Okay. Well, normally I don't vote to concede, but I'll go ahead and do it now. Alright. Yeah, I apologize it was cut short, but if you just head on. Alright. No worries. Okay. Let me exit out of this one, man. Well, it was nice playing with me for a bit. You just have a good night, okay? And this is the final Rocket League stream of 2025. Have a good weekend and a happy new year. Alright then. I'll try and continue on a little bit here. Let's see if I could get something with rumbles. Yep. So not to worry about it, because I'll usually try and get better opportunities to stream at a different time. I normally stream just single player games on Saturdays, but because of a bit of a change up, I'm just doing it for the month of December, where I'm just streaming Rocket League for this Saturday. I could be able to change it back up, but it all depends on how the schedule is going to look for the next month. If you're not familiar, I work as a camera operator, and we are contracted to do a coverage of live events for our local high school basketball games. It's just going to be home games, nothing too strenuous. So we're not traveling to the away games, and it's all located on my side of town, so I just take about a 5 to 10 minute drive, and it's easy to get there. All right. So here we are, 10v10 Rumble. Can we get some more players in? Oh, really? Oh, time to play again. Because it's taking quite a bit longer for me to find like competitive matches at this point. All right, now this time we got something. Ooh. There we go. Just a little tap and it went in. At least the freeze made it easier. Okay. Let's go. Let's go! Alright, Dokuro gets it in. And Dokuro gets it in, just barely. Alright. Spike. And he manages to come to Ariel inside. Alright, that was a nice stunt. And he knocked it in. Well, you shouldn't have too much of a problem. I should have been able to bounce on that. Now it's a tied game. This is nuts. But I'll still stick to it. There we go. All right. Tied at 4. Ah, really? Come on, go, 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 go. And they got this. No, there's only 24 seconds. Why are you forfeiting, man? Well, it's another loss. Ah. Oh, GG at least. At least we got another match coming up. I think after this one, I'll try and give Tournament Heatseeker a try. Boom! Let's go! All right. I'm pretty much on them. Boom! Let's go! That actually worked. Boom! Got it in. Oh, thank you. And he knocks it right in. Nice. Well, he was nice enough to put it in for me. Oh. Can we hold it together? Ah! All right, last one. Can we make it? Or is it overtime? Ooh. All right, overtime. All right. There we go. Okay, and I get an MVP. All right. And since it's already close to the time, I'll exit out of this and start up on pizza. All right. There we go. In a minute and 52 seconds, I'll join up in a match. All right, what do I get? Yuletide Rocket. All right. Here it is. All right. Just making sure things are working well. And all I need is just one online match win, and I'll at least complete the weekly challenge. Oh, speaking of weekly challenge, stage 1 complete. Now I just have to wait until December 31st for the next ones to open. And then there's just these 3 right here. I haven't gotten a chance to do like a single boost in an online match to get this one. Right. There we go. Bracket generating. Now I just need to wait to see where I'm gonna be placed for this one.
I was cold, alone, I couldn't see that you were right there waiting. And I was sinking down and out of reach. I'm not a heart worth saving. But you won't let it be, let it be.
Okay, so I'm in a...
Around, and you won't let it be, let it be.
versus Rambling Endo. Okay, so I'm in the bracket with a team randomly called Incredible Lucy. Alright. Alright, have fun and good luck. Just waiting for one more player to check in to get ready. Okay, so actually I could be able to read out the movies that are showing at the theater up above. The Departure, Next Stop, Champions 2, Forbidden Love, My Soul is Magica, 2 Ring, Saved by the Ball, Boost, Race of Skull Rock Isle, Buffy, Sugo, World Tour. And I really can't read what the other one is at the end. I am old enough to remember that there was a lot of stuff that you could do at the mall. I think we're waiting for the other guy, but I'm a bit concerned he hasn't responded yet. Okay, now we got it. All right. Let's see if these guys are just gonna do a swap back or they're gonna try and Oh. Okay, they got this one. Okay, what are we doing? Was nobody defending that? That's better. That was a good shot there. All right. Okay. Yeah, because one of these guys is gonna try and demo the other team. There we go. 3-2. Let's see if we can keep the lead up to 7. Ooh, one of our guys got really high ping. What? Wow. Okay, that was nuts. There we go. Ooh, right on the post. Wow. Yeah, sometimes things like that happen. And third aerial goal. Cool. If I get 2 more, then I'll complete one of the challenges. Whew. And he got it. Just had to blow my nose a bit. Oh, and that did it. Well, that's one win. Ooh. Oh. And we get to move on to round 2. Probably not gonna. Okay. Okay, I get another box. And with the animation in, let's see what I get. Okay, that's pretty cool. The surfboard. I think I recognize the skull. I think it looks like something from like Skull Candy. Or it could be wrong. All right. So now we're waiting for the other opponent's matches to finish. Oh. Okay, so they finally got 7. All right. Incredible Boost versus Better Octane. Which one of these will prove to be the best? Okay, so we're facing up against Dieter Ornelas, Homie J, Nightmare ZXM. Alright, here it comes, round 2. Will we get incredible boost or better octane? Oh! Alright. One of them was gonna go in for a demo. Let's see. They're gonna try it again. Nope. Yeah, this just cooled us off. Ah! Sorry, I didn't get that one correctly. Okay, there we go. And this goal is actually another free ricochet. Like, nope. Yeah, it happened. Oh, freak. We just hit rock bottom. Hey, Jaden, it's been a long time, man. I haven't seen you in months. How's your year been so far? Ooh, there we go. Just been busy for the most part. I see. Been having to study college? Or what's been a big thing that's been happening going on? Because ooh. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it's because during the stream, during much of the stream, I haven't been able to see a bit much. But and I'm at least glad you're doing well so far, because I was a bit concerned if you were busy with something else, or I don't know if anything major happened to you. Oh. And the Abyss has been getting it. Under the table work, so I can get food handling card and start working at Market's Bakery. Oh, nice. And I can understand the food cart situation, because when I used to, one of the things I had to get before I could be allowed to work in, like, say, a coffee shop or college or university markets, is I needed to get a food safety card. Oof. And those ones usually expired. I mean, last time I had one was probably back up until I worked in a Circle K convenience store. Oh. Yeah, for my state, I think that could have been about double or $15. But yeah, it kind of has to be like out of pocket for that kind of stuff. Come on, keep at it. Let's go. Ooh. Oh. Come on. Ooh, Blinks first. Oh, 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 oh! Get it! No! Oh. Just at the last. Oh well. It was well played. I've been keeping myself a little bit busy with work, but during spring break we managed to go to Iceland. It's just gonna, for that trip it was pretty much an 8-day trip where I traveled with my parents, my brother, my sister, her fiance, and her fiance's mom. But it was pretty nice because when we landed in Reykjavik at the airport, we got to see some of the Aurora Borealis that you could only see at a certain time. And then we spent a whole day just going to a few museums. I think one of them was located in the docks. One's like to the history of fishing of Iceland. The second one is a museum where they have displays of displays of actual whales that live and travel around the waters of Iceland. They got everything from like some beluga whales, orcas, and even a blue whale. The blue whale is like huge. And then there was even a museum that is located underground, which is more of a museum on the history of Reykjavik. And it's pretty nice because in one of the areas, they have excavated a foundation of a longhouse that used to belong to groups of Vikings that settled in the area. In fact, it's the street's pretty much built on top of it, and there's like a solid plexiglass that you could be able to see down into one of the fire pits. But even better one, and the one that took up the majority of the trip, was an Arctic adventure tour called the Golden Circle. So what it does is that tour is pretty much going through the main highway that circles around the island, going through different stops where we get to see some of the waterfalls. Got to go into a ice cave that was sealed off by rubble from a separate glacier that was, from what did they say, it's likely that it could be about 400 to 500 years old. That's how long it's been cut off. But it was something that they've recently opened since it was discovered around last year in November. And then there was trying out some of the food and the local food. But let me tell you, if you ever plan on going to Iceland, just expect the food to be a little more pricey than usual. But other than that, it was pretty awesome. And good. And even if it was just for a brief period, before we got to Reykjavik, we actually stopped in the hometown of the creator of Lazy Town. You probably know him best as the one that plays Spartacus. Let me see if I got it. Yeah, Spartacus. So the actor that plays him is Magnus Scheving. And he's been doing the show's been around, and it's been a staple kids show in Iceland, probably all the way before they decided to put in a TV spot with the puppets. Oh, the queer inclusive is pretty good. In fact, in one of the main roads so in Reykjavik, there is a church that is actually the tallest structure in the entirety of the city. In fact, it's so tall and set up on top of a hill that you could practically see it through any direction that you have a clear access to the view of the city. And a little bit further down, there is a Rainbow Road painted on. But in all seriousness, the food is what's pretty good with it. I really got a nice chance to play with it, and even took some pictures, including a section where we got to see some very special types of horses that are unique only to Iceland. And there were some dogs there. And even this one dog who's kind of a bit chunky, but he has a very long tether. Not like too tight, it's just a pretty long string of rope, because that little guy likes to wander around it. So they just want to make sure that he could go a little bit, but just not to the road. Rainbow Road. But in truth, there are some pictures of that Rainbow Road, because it's just practically down the street. And there's even some nice artwork. But much of the houses are pretty much like some of the older ones are kind of like sheet metal sorts of stuff. And the houses are really painted nice. The reason they went with the sheet metal is because the last time the houses were made of wood, one of the houses caught fire and it set alight much of the buildings. And I think this happened like around the 1920s. It was that bad. And then later on, there was me being able to see Coldplay for the very first time. Because in El Paso, they made it their only stop in Texas. And they were doing 2 shows. I got to go to the one on Friday, but the problem was my seat was actually like at the very edge. So say you have the stage right here, and there's a platform that extends out. My seat was kind of the same level as the platform, but in like just about the corner there. I got to go to that was their 200th show, and my parents and my sister and brother-in-law and niece got to see the second one. But the second one was really special because they got to play one of the songs titled "The Speed of Sound" that they have not played up until around the time after they had it premiered in their XY album. But the concert was pretty amazing, despite the seat that I got. There were even some good performing artists. And then there was the issue where I had a bit of bad news. We had a health scare with my dad, and during one of the testing, they found that he had a cancer. It was quite a bit of a devastating one, and so we had to go through considerable options. And the one we had to do was to get a unique and a less invasive treatment out in Dallas, which was pretty concerning since he had to stay there for about 3 to 4 months. And usually we each exchange, like one time, if for about 1 week, I went to go with him and help him out for a bit during my birthday week. But we're doing pretty good on the treatment. And just this week, I'm going through an issue where my car's not doing well. So let me go ahead and exit out of this one because I'm a little bit out of time. I apologize for that one. It's because it's already getting close to me of the cutoff time. Because right now, but I do. Yeah, sorry about that, Varup. I just saw your message because I was a little bit distracted giving a talk with how most of the year's been. But this coming year, but this next semester is going to be quite a bit busy because I finally have a way to be able to edit my single player streams and have uploaded my God of War Ragnarok streams. I've yet to finish about the 5 streams that I got for God of War Ragnarok's Valhalla. I'm trying to get those edited and updated. And then the concern I had was I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it with the setup that I had before. But around the time that I was in Dallas, I managed to go to a store called Micro Center and I got to get a AMD bundle. So my new PC has a upgrade which includes the 9900X, a MSI X870E motherboard, and two 16 gigabytes of RAM. And I got those for about $650, and which is fortunate for me because if you've been seeing the news lately, the prices of RAM and GPU and all that is skyrocketing because much of the manufacturers are putting their priorities in the resources to AI data centers, which is already having some disastrous effects because the stick of RAM that I bought in June would have been about $250. Now they're anywhere from $300 to 400. And that's not including what they are with the markups. And it's a really good price for a computer. But of course, it had me to set up something to where I inadvertently had my one of my solid state drives formatted, and it was devastating because I had photos from my trip to Ireland back in 2024. So I pretty much kind of keep to the rest of those things, but I'm gonna go through a separate section where I want to try and get the multiplayer streams, including the Rocket League streams, set up in a separate channel. It's because I'm having an issue where I'm running out of space in my storages, and it's kind of bottled up with all of the streams that I had for Fortnite, Rocket League, and Marvel Rivals. But I've been playing Marvel Rivals a little bit more, especially since there's one character that I do like called Jeff the Landshark. I mean, if you could look at the game, it's pretty cute, and I even follow some of the artwork, including a couple of artists that have done art that is even featured in Marvel Rivals as part of the sprays. And it's cute, I like it. Where, say for example, you have one of the most recent one is the artist worked on creating one of the 25 Days of Christmas art, and it was Jeff with Wanda, aka Scarlet Witch, baking some holiday shaped cookies, and Jeff's got a little cookie of that's shaped like Deadpool. I can't help it. The little guy is cute. And but for that one, it's probably gonna be at a bit of a different time. And Varup, I do apologize if I'm gonna have to cut the stream for a bit since it is my cutoff time. But given the chance, next time I will be streaming for another time. As for what I'm going to be doing for it, it's going to be difficult to say. Because I'm going to be working as a camera operator and business is already picking up a little bit more. So that means I have to try and reschedule my time where I'm not going to be able to stream, where I'll be offline for that moment. But I'll try and see if there's any chance if I finish the God of War Ragnarok, get everything set up. Because I'm missing just the thumbnails and video renders, and I'll try and schedule them about once every week starting around the middle of January. However, it's gonna also be busy for me because I'm gonna be taking up a long-term assignment to be a traveling physical educator. This is mainly one where they help out with kids that have a physical disability to be able to build up their strength or be able to take them along with many of the special ed kids. I'm not going to go a bit too much into detail because usually when dealing with physically disabled kids, much of things that go on is only confidential. So the only ones who should have any right to know about the health and conditions and medical conditions are only just going to be the main teachers and the parents and the technicians. So and the physicians. So anything out of that, not going to say anymore. It's going to take quite a bit along, but fortunately, that means I'm going to get a bump in the pay. And it's going to go all the way until June. But because of the treatment, I am not likely going to be going anywhere for this March. However, if things do shape up a little bit better with my dad's health, I'm thinking that we're probably going to be going to just about me, my parents, and my brother. We're probably thinking of going to Peru. We're going to try and go to Machu Picchu, and we're going to do it in October because it seems to be a more better time to visit because that's usually around the time where it becomes like say summer, like transitioning between spring to summer in the hemisphere there. So it's not going to, so we'll have that better to avoid the rainfalls in wet during the winter season. And that's kind of a bit what I'm going to be expecting a little bit soon in the next year. So if you didn't get a chance to watch me during the time that I was streaming live, not to worry, there will be plenty of other opportunities where I'll be streaming Rocket League and 2 other multiplayers. So it's only for this December that I'm just going to be streaming Rocket League on a Saturday. But depending on my schedule, I'll probably bring it to about a Friday or switch it to a Tuesday. With everything going on, I might need to switch up some things, but I could try and I will keep Marvel Rivals and Fortnite in, and those games, they will be an open invitational where if you happen to watch the stream live and I'm playing one of the games at the moment, you could be able to join in with me. All you just need to do is type into the chat. You had the good idea, Room. It's just you were a little bit late as I need to try and wrap it all up since I need to go to bed. But I can catch you. I can still give a rain check for the next one. So if you happen to join me during like a Saturday or whenever I have some time to be able to see what my schedule is going to look for the month, I'll be sure to let you join in the first time. So, as with things, in the meantime, don't forget to catch up to date with everything that's going on. If you happen to follow or subscribe, click the bell notification icon. And also follow me up on my social media accounts that are located down below on the link in the channel descriptions or on the corner, depending on where you're seeing this live. And if you do happen to go onto any of those social media accounts, there is the Beacons link where I will keep up to date with all of the content, such as the social media page and the schedule for the month. And you have a good night as well, man. And for anyone that's watching it, I'll try and update all of the VODs so that way I could have them all set up. But I'm going to do it in just using two separate channels. So the main one will have just the single player games that I've been streaming. And I'll set up a separate one that is dedicated to the multiplayers. That way, if times permit me, I could be able to work on having most, if not all of the streams that I've done since 2018 when I've started multi-platform streaming. Well, we'll see how it goes from there. Until then, this will be it for Saturday night. The name's Unbound Sanity. Time to sign out. And I wish you all a good night, a good day, whichever part of the world or time you're watching this on. And at the time of this live stream, have a happy new year. And I will see you next time.